Hello everybody, this is not a crypto expert chiming in with another video, and in today's video I wanted to discuss 10 top decentralized apps according to Computer World. But before I get into the subject matter for today, I wanted to ask that you please give me a like, give me a heart, give me a thumbs up, give me a follow. I'm not going to ask you to share because it seems invasive. I talk about crypto and blockchain, more specifically blockchain, and I try to make it fun with a trap beat. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get into the topic for today. And like I said, it's the top 10 distributed apps or dApps for blockchain according to Computer World. And what I'm going to do is first of all read the just a little bit of background on what a dApp is, and then since there are 10 of them, I'm going to break it up into different sections because I don't want this video to be too long. So let's go ahead and let's get into the article. Imagine an application that doesn't run on one server but harnesses the excess power of thousands of computers globally, and that can be controlled by business automation software that ensures if a specific parameter is met, only then can a function be carried out. That's a distributed application, or dApp, as it's sometimes abbreviated, and there are thousands available for download. Running atop a blockchain, peer-to-peer network that acts as a kind of operating system, dApps create an innovative open source software ecosystem that is both secure and resilient, and it allows developers to create new online tools, many of which have piqued the interest of global business markets. dApps will pool resources across numerous machines globally, said Juniper senior analyst Lauren Foy. The results are applications which do not belong to a sole entity, but rather are community driven. Bitcoin was arguably the first dApp, enabling anyone in the world to download a bit of open source code to join a blockchain network and verify transactions using a mining algorithm, thereby generating digital currency as a reward. Like a rated storage array, if one of the computers or nodes running the dApp software goes down, another node instantaneously resumes the task. Because smart contracts or self-executing business automation software can interact with dApps, they're able to remove administrative overhead, making them one of the most attractive features associated with blockchain. While blockchain acts as an immutable electronic ledger, confirming that transactions have taken place, smart contracts execute predetermined conditions. Think about a smart contract as a computer executing on if-then or conditional programming. dApps interact with smart contracts that are on the blockchain. So dApps support the user interface into the back-end smart contracts that writes the data to the blockchain. dApps run the gamut from the digital asset exchanges like L-Bank to online gambling like Poker King and games like CryptoKitty. Depending on the blockchain platform, dApps are also used by small and large businesses to track and trace goods as they move around the globe and enable cross-border financial transactions without the need of a middleman such as a central bank or clearinghouse. The following is a list of 10 game-changing dApps. Alright, so the next dApp on the list is MakerDAO, and honestly the explanation or the definition on the page really didn't help me too much from Computer World. So what I'm going to do is I am going to play the videos, the introduction to MakerDAO directly from their YouTube page. There are 4 videos, so hopefully it gives a better explanation of what it is, who it's for, and what it can do for blockchain technology.
In most ways, Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies are just like money. In some ways, they're better. But in one important way, they're worse. Money has relatively stable value. That means you can hold it and rely on it without getting a case of heartburn. And sellers don't have to constantly adjust prices to value. Now, MakerDAO is solving this problem with the introduction of Dai. Just like Bitcoin, it's a currency that is securely verified by the blockchain. But unlike Bitcoin, Dai is engineered to track the value of the US dollar. And because Dai is over-collateralized by other assets, market participants can trust that their holdings will maintain their value. While there are other cryptocurrencies that aim to maintain a stable value, most of these solutions are centralized, losing one of the important advantages of a cryptocurrency. In contrast, Dai's value is maintained by a decentralized, fully transparent and self-regulating mechanism that can be trusted by all, so that users can take advantage of stable values. Dai is a stable coin, a cryptocurrency that mirrors the value of fiat currencies. There are many high-potential blockchain applications that won't work optimally unless they have a stable coin to use. Why? Because people that receive an obligation to be paid typically don't want its value to vary depending on a volatile market. Dai is born when a user takes on a collateralized debt position, or CDP. They deposit many kinds of collateral in an Ethereum smart contract, and a portion of the value of those locked assets are paid out in newly minted Dai, which they can trade for cash in the open market if they like. When the borrower pays back the debt, they also pay a small stability fee, and the collateral is released back to them. The corresponding Dai is destroyed. Of course, if you just want to use Dai as a stablecoin, you can buy it on a variety of exchanges. And you don't need to give thought to CDPs or any other advanced features of Dai. We've talked about how Dai is created when a borrower deposits collateral in a CDP, and how it's destroyed when the debt is paid back and the collateral is released. But the way Dai is backed by collateral is the reason why Dai tracks the value of the US dollar. How does it work? If the Dai rises above the dollar, users are incentivized to generate more Dai, dropping the price until it returns to $1 US. If the Dai falls, users are incentivized to destroy Dai by paying their loans back at a discount, until the two return to parity. Dai also has built-in protections so that it should stay collateralized. One of them is a backstop from the maker token. While Dai is a stablecoin that tracks the value of the US dollar, Maker has a variable value. It was created to support Dai in a number of ways. First, the Maker token enables governance of the whole system, giving its holders voting rights on proposals. Second, while CDPs are expected to remain over-collateralized, if mistakes or unforeseen events occur that cause a CDP to fail, new Maker tokens will be created, covering the losses, so that holders of Dai can have confidence in the value of their token.
So those 4 videos were pulled directly from the MakerDAO YouTube page. They have a lot of content that was taken directly from Introduction to MakerDAO. They have governance dashboard, scientific governance and risk, foundation meetings, community meetings. The 2 biggest playlists are the scientific governance and risk as well as the community meetings. So they have quite a bit of uploads for their YouTube channel. This is probably one that has more YouTube videos than any of the other ones that I've reviewed so far from Computer World. They also have a website that has plenty of information on it if you're interested in the information that was presented on the videos. So I would highly suggest that you take a look at the other videos that they have as well as their website. So with that being said, folks, I hope that you're having a great morning, a great afternoon, and an even better evening.